Okay, we're good, we're live, we're ready to go. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at it again. This is RPL F1. We are in round 13 of 22 in this championship season, and we're gonna have a full house ready to go for this event. So let's get ready to start this show. So I'm Ironwolf on commentary for tonight. Hopefully Leighton will be joining in to take part. But yeah, we'll have a stacked house, and we've had multiple changes in this field. So Mercedes, Blonde, and Jack. We already see them from last week. But a surprise, Luke moves from Alpine and is in Red Bull. Yes, that's right. Last time he was in Red Bull was during F1 Seasons 5, where he decimated the field and won the championship. And he's got Reese. Another change, TB has a new teammate, Cryptic. Has been gonna fill in for Jacob, who mutually agreed to move but down to Alpha, and he is also not here tonight. Fire and Wavy in the McLaren, AMS Boots and George in the Williams, Fanflo and Stenner in the Aston Martin, Beatnik, Scyther in the AlphaTauri. Yeah, Scyther in second place in the standings, dropped to AlphaTauri. Well, for, I don't know, reasons unknown, in honesty, but we'll have to figure that out. Tadpole in the Alpine finally. Alex Fox is in with him. We have a teammate looking for the Chiller, and he's second, and then Globetrotter and Sam Steed involved in the is roaring to go in the Haas. So here we are, Spa-Francorchamps for round 13. Now bear in mind, last week was Hungary, which was won by Reese. Alex Fox claimed his first podium, he's second, and Jack is situated in third. Driver standings, TB still holds the lead with a 35-point lead over Scyther, and Reese is sitting in third with 143. A change in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull takes the lead, only 5 points ahead of Ferrari. Mercedes, long way away, in third. So here we go. So apparently it's going to be a wet race for this Grand Prix. But we have drivers coming out onto the circuit. We have a few. We have Sam, who's out on track first. We have Fanflo, Globetrotter, TB. Those guys are out already. So for this Q1 session, and looks like we do have our second alpha confirmed. It is going to be Term going to be taking part. So once he joins in, if he joins in during Q1, yeah, so the bottom 5, 16th through 20th, will be eliminated from Q1. 11th through 15th eliminated from Q2, and then the top 10 duke it out for pole. So anyways, while we're getting that figured out, Jack has rejoined. And Sam is just starting his first lap, so let's go on board with Sam while he's off on a go. He works his way down the Camel Straight, and makes his way through the chicane. Heading down to Puhan, and he's invalidated. So sucks to be you. Sucks to be you, Sam. Alright, who's next? Who's next for the benchmark? That'd be TV. Just got a little loose. As he's on deck. See what TB's got. On his way down through the last section. And nice close to 200 miles an hour into the bus stop chicane. TB will be setting the benchmark. And the first lap is 44.2. Could be higher. You never know what could happen. Now we're on with Fanflo. So he's gonna come across the line and set his first lap. That's a 46.3. Decent lap, to say the least. Let's see who's next. Looks like the next guy is Alex Fox, next one to set a lap. Well, he is once again out on inters. I remember last week in Hungary, in both Q1 and Q2, Alex Fox set almost a dozen laps on the intermediate tires, only to then set the fastest lap in Q1 and fastest lap in Q2. Bear with me just a moment. figured that out. Factor, second place. Beatnik, third. Sam Steve sitting 4. Fanful 5. Boots 6. Alex Fox in 7th. But anyways. Well, TB has called it for Q1. He's done good enough. And looks like AMS Boots has crashed. So he is eliminated from Q number 1. We're just trying to find out. So I was checking on the legality on if there was anything in the rule book saying that Alex Fox could not do laps on a dry track with the wet weather tires. And in the RPL rule book, it says that as Jack goes third fastest. But anyways, so the rule book says if you are on the incorrect tire, you must stay out of the way of, like, say you're on an inter or wet tire on a dry track. Anyone else that's on the dry tires, you must be out of the way and stay out of the way of said individuals. So that is the rule there. There is no rule saying you're not allowed to. It's just saying that if you do go out on those types of tires, just make sure you don't hinder anybody else. That's the only rule. Anyways, here comes George. Come across the line to set his lap. And it's only 7th fastest. 47.429. Let's see who's next to get some laps in. Oh, there's Cryptic. Cryptic recently promoted from Alfa Romeo to Ferrari. We'll have to wait and see how he is going to be handling. Cryptic, this is his second top 3 car this season. He was in the Red Bull up until, I believe, was around round 8, I think it was. Then he got moved down to Alfa Romeo around 9 through 11, 9 through 12. This is his first race full time in Ferrari, and he's setting the mark. 43.867, put the fastest in there, and just get on board with Beatnik, who's doing a 180. There's the chiller on the way. Board. He's got a Haas ahead. That's Sam Steed. He's on a slow lap, and Sam Steed moves out of the way. I believe helped the chiller slightly with a toe. And it's only 6th fastest for the Alpha. The Alfa Romeo. There's only a couple people yet to set a lap. Here's Luke. Now, if I had to guess, even though it's only Q1, I say Luke is going to get himself into the 42s, as Reese goes 44.3. That puts him 3rd fastest. There comes Luke. The last couple corners. Here we go. 42s. No, I'm shocked. I'm surprised. Usually I see more dominance out of him. But no, 44.525 only puts him 5th fastest. Here's Tadpole. Cryptic has decided to call it. Blonde goes fastest, by the way. Scyther's all set too. He's 5th, so he's definitely through. With just over 4 minutes left to go in Q1. Right now, we have 5 looking to go out. We have 2 yet to set a lap, that being Globetrotter, Tadpole, and Wavy. Those 3 have yet to set a lap. Alex Fox, who his 48.6, those were done on inters. He's in the bottom 5, and AMS Boots is out as well. And Tadpole only 3rd fastest. Put sandwiches to 2 Ferraris. A good move on. So good for a good run there. Wavy and Globetrotter. And George is also in the bottom 5 now. So now by looks of it. So, it looks of it, if Wavy and Globe do better than a 46.383, they'll go up into 15th and bump, well, they'll go to 14th and bump Stenner to the bottom 5. There's Globetrotter. Into the bus stop chicane. Wavy right on his heels. The Globe comes across the line. And there's a 45.519, puts him 11th. And Wavy into 13th. With a 45.728, that's 13th. So, now our new bottom 5 is Alex Fox, George, Stenner, and that's it, with Boots out too. Now Fanflow, Sam, Steve, and I believe I'm gonna say Wavy as well. Those 3 are at risk. Now in Wavy's case, he'll have to put, if he's got enough fuel, he'll probably recharge the battery and probably go for another run. If he wants to take the chance, with only 90 seconds left, he's not safe. Sam Steve's back on the track. He knows he's not safe. Let's see what Fanflow's got. So, Fanflow, by the way, had a bit of an up and down F2 race earlier today, and he just invalidated. So he is in Puhan right now. So he needs to get back. He needs to cross the line. With only 35 seconds left, he needs to get back across the line to restart a lap. If he doesn't, he's at risk of being knocked out. Globetrotter's back in the pits. He is out, so he's done for Q1. He's 11th, so he should be safely through. Wavy's back in the pits, so he's going to have to hope that he doesn't get shoved into the bottom 5, into the bottom 4. Boots has taken off, so he'll be back for the race. There's Globetrotter. Alex Fox is on the run. So is him, and well, Fanflow's gonna have to hope and pray. And George has invalidated and demolished his car. He's out. All right, Alex Fox. 9/10 up, so that's right now a 47.7. Let's see what he's got after Sector 2, though. AMS Boots, because he crashed out, he is not coming back. He has left the server. Anyways, there goes Alex Fox. Try to get Term in. Hopefully, there he is. Oh, he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it in time to get a lap in. And now here comes Alex Fox. Comes across the line. And he is third fastest. That shoves Fanflo out of qualifying. Let's see if Stenner can beat a 46.2. And he does not. By 0.08 of a second, Stenner is eliminated from Q1. So basically, in a sense, both Williams and both Aston Martins eliminated from Q1. Wow, so apparently after crashing, AMS Boots has left the server. So there it is. So the top three, it is Blonde, Cryptic, and Alex Fox for the top three. And we say goodbye to George, AMS Boots. Well, basically goodbye forever. He just quit the server. Fanflo and Stenner. All right. So we move on to queue number 2 now. We'll see what happens there. So, Q2, and we got a whole gangle of cars out on the field. Looks like the first guy out is Globetrotter. But, we have Luke as well. For out on his lap in this group. So there's Globetrotter, there's Luke, the Schiller right behind. Let's see who else is involved. There's Mercedes of Jack. And was that the other Haas? Was that an Alpha Tauri of Beatnik? So it is Beatnik. Okay, so there's Beatnik. Tadpole's out on track. Fox has, looks like either Wavy or, yeah, he's got Wavy. And Wavy and Cryptic. So quite a lot of people out and about. Blonde's coming out. The only two yet to come out is Scyther and Reese. Oh, let's go on board with, let's see. Who would be a good driver to go on board with for Q2? I'm gonna say... Let's give Alex Fox a shot. Let's go take a look on him. Let's see how he does for a Q2 lap. As he's off and away. Put the telemetry up. It's right up in the 8th gear, heading into La Source. Just staying in the 4th gear. Now up to the treacherous of Eau Rouge and Radion. As he's up and through. Now Eau Rouge and Radion, especially at the top of it, I would not be surprised to see not only track limit, times being invalidated, but also seeing track limit penalties and warnings in the race. You wouldn't be surprised to see that. And that's the Chiller sitting by the wall. He might want to get going, or he's going to get disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. Anyways, off and away he goes. Well, 12 is going to be the first benchmark as he places his way through Puhan. Now into the next switchbacks of turns. Campus. Nice hanging on to there. Now to Stavilo. To kick off Sector 3. Now Corpofre. Blanchimont. Now bringing in that speed for the bus stop chicane. 44.8 for Luke. 46.6 for Beatnik. 46.4 for Globetrotter. 46.2 for Jack. Now it's Fox. 44.6. That puts him fastest right now until TV comes in with a 43.7. Wavy, 45.6. The Chiller restarting his lap here. As here's Cryptic. Cryptic up next, then Red Fire. And Cryptic, 43.6. So basically the 6 and the 7 switch. Here's Red Fire next. Then Sam Steed, Red Fire, 45.8. Here's Sam Steed. Sam Steed, I guess, invalidated, so he's gonna have to try again. Now on to Tadpole. See what Tadpole's got. Can he match up with his teammate? Oh, very close. Just about 200ths behind Luke, but 5th place is pretty good. Well, now we got, let's see, who's next? It's gonna be Blonde. Well, Blonde invalidated, so Blonde and Sam Steed invalidate their laps. So they're gonna have to try again. Now Scyther on his first time lap. Reese is just starting his. Let's see. There's the Chiller. We have Alex Fox slow in Blanchimont. I believe he's basically run out of his fuel load. TB has already called it for Q2. But the Chiller's back into the pits. There comes Scyther. Here goes Scyther. Let's see what he's got. There comes Scyther now, across the line. Third fastest, 44.2. Oh. No, seeing the times. Kind of surprising. Scyther, even though he's been swapped out of his main seat, he's still doing just as quick. And now Reese goes fastest. Holy hell, by over 0.4 of a second. What a move there, to say the least. So Reese, top of the board. Blonde and Sam yet to do a lap. You know what? The chiller counts 2. He'll have to do a new lap. But anyways, with those 3 yet to do a proper lap, Beatnik and Globetrotter are part of the bottom 5. And Blonde is actually coming back out now. Now, I would like to see how much time is left in Q2, but problem is someone's going very slow, so I can't see the time because it's a permanent. Because I got a permanent yellow flag sector 2, so we don't know how much time is left. Anyways, we'll just have to wait and see how much time is left. 5:45. That's how much is left. And the chiller's just invalidated again. Man, this guy just cannot catch a break when it comes to validating times. Well, Blonde's out and about. Luke is redoing his lap, doing a new lap. Let's see what Luke's got. See if he can improve. I mean, he's definitely looking to improve. I mean, he's 1.6 seconds behind Reese. So he comes across the line as a 43.9. So Luke sitting in 4th right now. Jack's just starting his time. Chiller's on his. 25 seconds, so he's in the 47s. So he's looking to be in the 47s or 46s. So he's got to get clear of a 45.6 in order to probably be safe for Q3. Here it comes across the line. And 45.2 puts him 9th fastest. I mean, might be safe, but you never know. Might be safe, but you never know. With only 3.5 minutes left to go, Blonde and Sam Steed yet to set a lap. Beatnik, Globetrotter, and Red Fire in the bottom 5. Speaking of Red Fire. Oh, okay, that's what he's doing. He's doing a new lap. That was his out lap we were looking at. Same with Blonde. think he's on an out lap. Oh, wait, maybe not. Well, 45, 641 to beat. And it's a 43, 742. Blonde, once again, sandwiches the Ferraris. Tadpole sandwiched the Ferraris in Q1. Blonde does it for Q2. I don't see Leighton still, so I'm hoping the guy shows up. But Blonde goes into third place, so that dumps Wavy to the bottom 5. Now, unfortunately, with just over 2 minutes, just about 2 minutes to go, the Chiller is not going to have enough time to go out and to switch tires and go out for a new lap. So the Chiller, he's going to have a hope and a prayer to stay in 10th and go for that fast lap. Anyways, so Jack is out. Now he is in an uncomfortable zone. So he's in 9th with a 45-0. So is there the possibility that somebody could eliminate Jack out of Q2? I mean, 2 strong candidates that could possibly get it done. Red Fire's one. Beatnik could be another. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Red Fire is on a lap. Same with Wavy. Now Wavy, after Sector 1, is 2 tenths up. So he's still going to sit in 11th. Now Wavy, he's going to have to hope to finish to get a stronger, to do better. Now, Red Fire, 0.27. So that's going to put him clear of his teammate. So, I mean, they're both still 11th right now. Let's see how they look in Sector 2. There's Wavy. Sector 2. 4 tenths. So that will dump the Chiller out of qualifying at the moment. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. There's Red Fire. He's almost a second up. There comes Wavy. Goes 10th. Knocks the Chiller out of Q2. Now, Red Fire is over us, almost a second up, so he can knock Jack down to 10th. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Here he comes. Red Fire, across the line he comes. And he goes 8th fastest. Now Jack's got to hope and pray. See what happens. Here comes Globetrotter. Stays in 13th. Beatnik 1.5 seconds up. Right now, he's got to gain another 3 tenths in order to get himself into Q3. Can he get it done? As he comes around the bus stop chicane, he's got to get it done. Here he comes. 45-0 to beat. And he does it by a 10.5. Jack is eliminated from Q2. So Sam Steed, Globetrotter, the Chiller, Wavy, and Jack knocked out of Q2. What a shock. So there is your top 10 going through to Q3. So it is Reese, Alex Fox, Cryptic, Blonde, TB, Luke, Tadpole, Scyther, Redfire, and Beatnik. That is your top 10 going through to Q3. Jack is eliminated, Wavy Knife eliminated, the Chill eliminated, and both Haas, Assam and Globe eliminated as well. Now we move on into queue number 3, and we'll see what happens next. So this is going to be quite interesting. I wonder what the Q3 roster is going to be. I'm actually going to do my prediction of the top 3. And I'm actually going to go crazy and go exactly on who is going to be the top 3. Now, in my opinion, I think pole position is going to be Reese. I think Reese is going to get pole position. As for second and third, it's going to be very close between those two and fourth and fifth. So I might expand to the top 5 actually. So second, I think second is going to be Cryptic. Third is going to be Alex Fox, just barely beating TB. I'd say the difference between Alex Fox and TB for third and fourth is going to be 0.08 of a second. That's how close it's going to be. It's going to be within 0.08. And Luke is 5th place. As for the top 10, rest of the top 10, I say Scyther will be 6th, Blonde 7, Tadpole 8, Beatnik 9, Redfire 10th. So that's what I'm thinking is what's going to happen. So that's what I think is going to be my top 10. So let's see what we got. So looks like as everybody is filing in, we have a couple people on out for an outlap. But Beatnik is on the track for his first time lap. So let's take a look. Now Beatnik is going to be the benchmark guy. So bear in mind in that top 10 of my top 10 opinions. But those listening and watching the stream, who do you think is going to be the top? Who's going to be top 3 once Q3 is all said and done? There's your roster in the top left of the screen. So take a look at that top 10 and figure out who do you think is top 3. Now Beatnik, he is my prediction for 9th place. That's who I'm predicting as my 9th place prediction. So let's see what he's able to do. Now, he is the benchmark boy. Let's see what he's got. Now TB's quite a bit behind. So Cryptic is right behind him to finish his lap. And Beatnik to set the benchmark. 44.6. There comes Cryptic. 43.5. Pretty quick. There's Alex Fox. 43.3. Luke 43.9. TB's back and bailed off to the pits. Reese is on, just starting his outlap. Finishing his outlap. Red Fire finishing his outlap. Blonde's next. So next will be Blonde, Tadpole, and Scyther. Here we go. Let's see what Blonde's got. So he comes across the line, and his time is second fastest, 43.4. Not a bad lap. Now it is a wet race, so I'm probably guessing the reason Scyther's doing quicker than Luke in these Q sessions, I'm thinking Scyther has a dry setup, while Luke has a wet setup, or vice versa. You never know. And speaking of Scyther going up better than Luke, he did it again by only 400ths though. Reese is invalidated, so is Red Fire, so they're gonna have to go another lap to get a new lap done. So, Alex Fox right now top of the board at this moment. So now the question is what will these guys do? Now, Reese has gone back in, so he's going to get a new set and try again. Well, not mainly a new set, probably just a scrub, not so bad scrub set. Same with Red Fire, he's doing the same. I just gotta wait on Luke, because Luke did the same, basically did that. So, as everyone's just filing in, well, just over 5 minutes to go. Yeah, it's looking pretty interesting. So, with the exception of Beatnik, the gap right now for the lap time, guys, from first to the last place car that set a lap, which is Beatnik, 1.3 seconds separate the two. Actually, 1.25 seconds, pretty much. So 1.25 seconds. Now, but if you look at first through 6, which is Alex Fox to his teammate Tadpole, it's just a hair. It's just a hair above 5.25 tenths. Now, Reese is coming back out onto the circuit. Now, he is, like I said, one of the 3 drivers that did not set a lap on this first group. Red Fire is another one. TB, looks like, is TB coming out? No, it is not. It is Cryptic that's coming back out on this circuit. So we'll have to wait and see what these guys are capable of. Beatnik is back on the circuit. I mean, Beatnik rightfully so. He is the slowest of the group right now. 7 tenths behind Tadpole, who's in 6th. Cryptic, he's about 1.5 tenths behind the pole sitter of Alex Fox, so he would like to get ahead of that Alpine and go for a pole. Reese, like I said, hasn't set a lap, but he would definitely love to have pole position. Now Now, speaking about with Reese, he was like mentioned, he was last week's winner in F1. That netted him his 3rd win of the season. He has basically 5 in his career. Now with his last win in Hungary being his 5th, he is tied with Flynn and Matt GW for 8th in the all-time win list in the RPL F1 tier. Now, he's a far cry away from the top spot, which is Luke with 38. Now, Luke's 38 wins, pretty much all his 38 wins came from 3 seasons. So take a look here. So he had 1 win. He had 1 win in season 2, but then his decimation of dominance showed up. 16 wins in season 3, 11 in season 4, and 10 in season 5. Now, what's really interesting is that in season 8, we've had 6 different winners in 12 races. But the funniest thing, going back in the RPL history books, the least amount of different race winners happened in 2 straight seasons. Season 3 and Season 4, but we only had 4 different winners. Now, Season 3 was Luke's decimating win streak with 16 wins. The only other winners was Z-Tex with 2, Matt GW with 3, and Maxwell with only 1. Here comes Reese to come across the line. Ooh, just short of 42. 43.017. And I really thought he was going to be able to get it done to get it going for there. And Cryptic only half a tenth behind. Jeez, my goodness. My God. What a shot what a shot out of a cannon for Reese. I mean, I was hoping he would go for that. Anyways, qualifying is complete. Beatnik is slow, so that means he is done. So he does not improve from his 44.5. Well, he did slightly improve, but just not by much. Now here's TB. I mean, he would look. I mean, he would love to try to prove me wrong, because I did put him 4th fastest overall. At the moment, right now, my top 3 is sitting where they are. Blonde's currently out of place. Tadpole's in the right position, 7th. Well, he'll be out of it once TB comes across the line. But here comes TB, comes across the line, and 3rd fastest, 43.2. Not bad there. Now Cryptic, he invalidated. Scyther only 4th fastest. Here is Red Fire. Here he comes across. And he's only 9th fastest, so he is right where he's not where he's supposed to be. So, that's that. Alex Fox gets it done. Blonde goes 4th. There's Luke. Luke invalidated, so that's it. Reese wins. So, Reese wins pole position. So, my top 3's right. So, my top 3 and my 7th place position people are correct. Everyone else is in the wrong spot. Yeah, because I had, the top 3's right. TB would have been here, but he is not. That was gonna be TB, but he's not. This was supposed to be Luke. Oh, nope, Scyther's in the right place. Okay, so right now I have 4 drivers in the right place. Scyther and my top 3. TB was supposed to be here, Luke was supposed to be here, Blonde was here, Tadpole here, Beatnik here, and Redfire in the back. So, unfortunately, 4 out of 10. That's 40%. That's a fail. That is a fail right there. Anyways, good job by Reese to secure pole position. Alright, so the rain has kicked on. Intermediate conditions. So, let's take a look at our grid. So, back row, it is Term, who joined late, but he is here. He's in the alpha, and he's got George alongside for the back row. Now, we don't care about AMS Boots. He quit the server. So, Fanflow buys Lonesome in row number 9. Stenner and Sam Steed make up row number 8. Row 7, Globetrotter and the Chiller. Row 6, Wavy and Jack. Jack with an unfortunate qualifying session. Row 5, Beatnik and Redfire. Tadpole and Luke make up row 4. Scyther, TB make up row 3. Blonde, Alex Fox make up row number 2. And Cryptic and Reese are on the front row. So, here we go. We'll have the 5 lights come on, and we'll be ready to kick off the Belgian Grand Prix. Here we go. 5 lights are on. The drivers are ready to go. As lights out, and away we go. Good reaction from Reese, with Cryptic right behind, trying to fight his way into the source. And Cryptic gets the door shoved in on him. And here we go, as everyone's just gangling about a position. We have people going wide. Here we go. Here's TB with Luke up in a Rouge and Rowdy on. TB looking to do a Fernando Alonso. And he's done that. TB says, hello, I am going to do this instead. And he gets it done. Scyther trying to sneak a peek on the inside, can't get it done. Luke swings past and gets back into 6th place. What a move by TB. Whoop, there's Beatnik going a little squirrely out before heading into Bruxelles. Everyone's just seeing to file their way into position. Term is already up into 15th already. Oh, Stenner already up into it. Stenner gives the Chiller a little bump. Jack has also made up a couple of positions. He's up in the 8th place, getting past Tadpole. There's Luke trying to put the fight onto TB. He's got the inside line, but TB has the better one. Luke decides to do a little shove, and looks like we got trouble. Globetrotter and Beatnik have crashed. And that is a VSC. And now it's turned into a safety car. So Beatnik and Globetrotter come together. And that is the end of Globetrotter right out of the gate. And Alex Fox is already in the penalty box. 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. So I'm guessing when the safety car came out, Blonde was ahead, and Alex Fox got ahead, and he was told, return position, and he didn't. My goodness. Also, after lap 1, 22, It is Reese, Cryptic, Alex Fox, Blonde, Luke, TB, Scytha, Jack, Tadpole, and Red Fire. That is the top 10 right now. Now the rain is still active. I do wonder, is the rain gonna be around for the whole race, or will it clear up a little later on? Wait, see and find out about that. So Reese is looking for his fourth win of the season. Reese, by the way, is third in the championship. So he is looking to go for higher. Now he is 15. He's only 13 points behind Scyther. Now, Scyther is in the race, but he's in the Alpha Tauri, so right now, looking at the points, Reese will inherit second place right now. We'll have to wait and see on that. Just talked with Globetrotter, who DNF'd on the event. He said that apparently Beatnik turned into him, hence why they both went into the wall. That's why Beatnik is at the back of the field and Globetrotter is out of the event. So very unfortunate. So super unfortunate for Globe to be out of this event already. So safety car should be in this time. Have to wait and see. See what happens here. Let's check up with the 9th place car, see if he knows. Let's check up. We'll see if the 9th place car, Tadpole, he'll know if the rain is going to be around all race, or if it's going to be ending during the race. Well, safety car is in this time. So once we get the race back underway, we'll be starting lap 3. We'll be completing lap 3 of 22. Let's see when Reese will be taking off. I'm gonna say he's gonna go bolt off in the middle of the bus stop chicane. Let's see what Cryptic's got to challenge for it. Now Cryptic, Reese decides to bolt early before the bus stop. Cryptic caught slightly off guard, but we're back underway in the Belgian Grand Prix. Now there is no DRS in this race right now because of the wet conditions. Apparently it is all race. We just got confirmation. So the rain is all race. So this is going to be interesting here. So Reese off and away, almost a second clear of Cryptic. There's Alex Fox right behind. See if he's willing to go to challenge for Cryptic for second place. Now Alex Fox, when he pits, he does have that 5-second penalty to serve. Here's TB up against Luke, and a minor lag spike on Luke's part. And Luke looking to possibly go for a shot on the inside, maybe not. Changes his mind. Oh, he's seeing a gap. He's going for it. Side by side with Luke, with TB. Almost a little bump between the two. And they're battling it out. Now into Puhan. TB bails off from Puhan. And decides to fight another day. Now TB is the championship leader. He would love more to get back into the swing of it. As Term has gone for a spin in Puhan. On to the back of the field now. Side third now, right there in 7th. He's being challenged by Jack. Now Jack started 11th. He's up into 8th now. I don't know who's the biggest mover and shaker right now, but it's probably not much. There's not many movers and shakers. Currently the biggest one is a 3-way tie between Stenner, Fanflow, and George. Those are the biggest movers and shakers. Biggest losers right now is Beatnik and Wavy. Anyways, Reese sets the fastest lap of the event, just a hair over a second clear of Cryptic, who also in turn is a second clear of Alex Fox. Meanwhile, Luke now in pursuit of Blonde. On board with TB. Let's see which one of them will blink first. Now Luke had an up and down F2 race earlier today. He's looking to go on the up and up, for the up and up in this F1 event. Puts a squeeze on him into Campus, and a bump over and a tap over. Just Blonde goes slightly off the track. Blonde might not be a little bit happy because that puts him in firing range against TB. So TB might go for a diving shot onto the bus stop. Yes, he does on the outside. It's going to be the outside looking in as George goes for a spin and Stavilo. And TB up into 5th place. And TB up in the 5th. Term is in the pits. Battles going on. Looks like Cryptic is trying to reel Reese in. The Chiller's in the penalty club. And George is in the pits. He is out. Stanner's in the penalty club too. A little bit further. Let's go a little further back. Oh, Reese is spun! The leader spun out! And that is a VSC! Reese has spun in the chicane! And Tadpole had to give the place back to Reese. Oh no! I think Reese given where he spun, I'm gonna say Reese got a little too close on the curb on the exit of West Holmes, and he's crashed it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, that is not good. So Reese hoping to go into second place in the championship standings, and it's now gone. It's now gone for now. Because Reese is going to have to go into the pit, get that wing done, and then he's just got to hope and pray for another safety car. That's pretty much what he's got to hope for. Now that puts his teammate Luke up into third, but he will be threatened by TB. And Alex Fox right now up in the second place. And Alex Fox, this is going to be his second straight podium if he keeps that place. Oh my goodness. And Wavy, drive-through for speeding under the VSC. That's not good. Wavy is going to have to serve that penalty, I believe. Yes, he is. He is serving it. So, Wavy, not what he wanted. Not what he wanted, to say the least. A VSC drive-through penalty. And now he is in 17th. Reese getting a new wing and everything. He's up in the 16th. Sam Steed, by the way, challenging Fanflo. There's Beatnik as well with Fanflo. Oh, tap. A little bit of understeer by Beatnik caused a tap between the two. Fanflo, I think he thought maybe I did a mistake and just gave the place back. But that allows Sam Steed to run away. The Chiller up into 10th place now, hunting Red Fire Tiger. We're on board with him. And there it is, and it looks like we got trouble. That's Fanflo. It's Fanflo that spun in Puhan. But Puhan catches people off, and the Chiller almost spins out, but keeps the car together. He almost spun out on curb Paul Frere. My goodness, that wasn't good. And Fanflo's crashed. And we have a safety car. Well, that's the safety car Reese wanted. That's the safety car that Reese wanted. Fanflo crashes in curb Paul Frere. He's out. So that basically just resets the field in this sense. So with the pits that have happened, we had a few people that pitted. Now Reese was one of them because he crashed, but Beatnik, Red Fire, The Chiller, Sam Steed, Term, those guys have pitted. Well, Term pitted earlier in the event, actually. Yeah, he did. So that's what it is there. So with Reese back out, he only gained one position, that being against Sam Steed. Pretty much all he gained was one position against Sam Steed, and that was it. Now let's see, the gap between TB and Cryptic is 3.9 seconds. So, I mean, Ferrari they could take a gamble with a double stack. I do not know if they could risk it or not. We'll have to wait and see. As Alex Fox has decided to pit, TB has decided to pit. Cryptic has opted to stay out. So has Blonde and Scyther. So Blonde, Scyther, Cryptic opt to stay out. Luke, TB, Alex Fox, Tadpole, Jack, and Stenner. Now, bear in mind, Alex Fox has that 5-second penalty to worry about. Had that 5-second penalty to deal with. And that resulted in Tadpole getting held up too. So TB, Luke, Jack, Redfire, Tadpole, Alex Fox, they have pitted. So they are back on the circuit. So let's reset this grid for you after all these pit stops. So Cryptic is now the leader. Blonde is sitting in second, Scyther third, Luke is in fourth, TB fifth, Jack is sitting in sixth, Beatnik 7, Redfire in 8, Tadpole 9. Now we would notice on AMS Boots in 10th, but he's a quitter, so he don't count. Alex Fox is 10th place. Rest of the field, it is DeChiller 11th, Reese in 12th, Stenner 13th, Sam Steve 14, Wavy in 15th, and Term at the back of the field in 16th. Now we've had 3 DNFs so far. That being Globetrotter, crashed on lap 1 after contact with Beatnik. George went into the pits and retired. That's why he is out. Fanflo crashed in curb Paul Frere to get a. That's why we have a second safety car. Globetrotter was the cause of the first safety car. So we've had 2 safety cars and a VSC so far in this event. Globetrotter, the cause of the first safety car, after contact with Beatnik. Reese crashing out of Les Combs. He's the reason for the first VSC. And the second safety car happened about a lap and a half later when Fanflo crashed in curb Paul Frere. So Cryptic will be in control of the field once we go back to green momentarily. That is the end of that. So that's 3. So that's 3 drivers done there, and Term's just not having a good day at all. Just crashed again. That's his 4th pit stop in this event. So once the field crosses the line, we are going to be on lap 10 of 22, so we still have a decent way to go. So far we've had about 2/3 of this race under safety car in this wet spa race. So we'll have to wait on the group, see what happens next. I'm wondering if Term will catch up to the field in time. Now, these guys are going through Campus right now. He's going through No Name. Well, here we go. Safety car should be in this time. Safety car coming in? No, it is not. It's staying out another lap. So this is going to be our 4th lap under the safety car. We'll just have to wait and see on what is going to happen up next for this field. There we go. Fingers crossed that we will be going to green pretty shortly. So it looks like, so now once we go back to green, we'll be at the halfway point of this race. Now for Cryptic, Blonde, and Scyther, these guys are gonna have to, they do have to pit. They're the only ones yet to pit in this event. So pretty much that, at the moment, it is looking like Luke is looking at net P1, TB net P2, and Jack is looking at net P3 right now. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens when those guys will go in. So, safety car should be in this time. Yes, it is. We're on board with Blonde. So he is focused on Cryptic. Waiting on when he is going to go. Cryptic is in control. We just have to wait and see when Cryptic will bolt. Now, on the first safety car restart, Reese bolted before the bus stop, and Cryptic decides to do the same thing. A good reaction, and Blonde gets thrown out. Blonde on the restart gets booted from the session. Oh my goodness, that's gonna go horribly wrong. We're back on the way, and Luke has already slingshot his way up into 2nd place. Scyther up in the 3rd. Jack is now inherited 4th. TB up in the 5th place. Blonde's gonna have to get back. There goes TB up on the inside against Jack and slingshots his way past. TB up in the 4th place. Now TB's gonna have to waste a little ways to go. He's got at least 1.3 seconds to catch Luke, and he's got a 3-second penalty for track limits. Wow, and Luke's disconnected too. Oh boy! Oh, that is probably gonna be somewhat helpful for Cryptic. See if he can pull even a further gap from Luke. Now Luke has been disconnected. He's gonna have to come back. Now Scyther is in to go. Now he could go for 2nd right now. TB is right behind him. Now TB, the championship leader, he would love nothing more. He needs to get past Scyther as soon as possible in order to look at net P1. He's seen the inside against Scyther. He's up side by side against Blanchimont, and he gets clear. TB is up in the net 2nd place. There's Luke, he's back. Luke is back in it. Now can he take control? Scyther looking to fight him back. Looking to fight TB back. And a little wiggle woggle by TB. Looks like yes, Luke is back in control. And he's gone off. Yeah, Luke is having some serious lag spike problems, to say the least. Anyways, TB on the outside, going in for the shot against Luke. And he gets it done. TB is ahead. And Luke is lagging pretty badly, to say the least. He is inside TB. I mean, Luke doesn't want to fight TB like that while he's lagging, because there could be a lag collision, which could ultimately end TB's race. That's some TB would not like to have, is have his race ended by a lag collision. Looks like Luke has backed off, and now TB is ahead in the second place. Cryptic, 3 seconds clear. Yeah, Luke is having some really bad lag problems, to say the least. We can see it on board with Scyther, because you can just see it there. Luke having some lag problems, to say the least. There's the two Mercedes right behind Scyther, Blonde and Jack. Now remember, Blonde has yet to pit. Scyther's yet to pit. Cryptic's yet to pit. Yeah, Luke is just having some bad lag, to say the least. But yeah, he's just lagging all over the place. I would not be surprised if his lag does cause a collision in this event, as Alex Fox just clears Jack, and Reese moves past Beatnik. So Reese back into the points in 8th place. That safety car is really coming into. That safety car really helped Reese out, because he was in 14th at one point, now up in 8th. TB is gonna have to try to lose this group of cars behind, as Luke has just lagged again from being 1.6 seconds behind to now close to 0.6. But let's take a look at the gap right now. So by looks of it, if the race ended right now, TB would fall, as looks like Stenner has gone for a spin. Anyways, looking at it here, by looks of it, TB will fall to 5th place behind Luke, Scyther, and Blonde. He is just ahead of Alex Fox to keep himself in the 5th place. Now, TB's gonna have to go even faster in order to get that gap even clearer. Looks like he might get it. He might get it more than enough to stay in 4th place. TB goes fastest. 52.7, only for Reese to shove it out of the door by over 0.7 of a second. Looking at the gap now, TB is now looking at 4th, as well, we have another safety car, because Stenner and Sam Steed collided. That results in another safety car. Now this is gonna help Cryptic out. This is going to help Cryptic, this is going to help Scyther, and this is going to help Blonde. So those guys have yet to pit, as Luke is disconnected again. And same with Stenner. So, well, Stenner left because he crashed. But anyways, so right now, TB is now going to have to fully reset to try to, well, stay ahead. But unfortunately, once the safety car goes back in, it's only going to get TB like four laps, maybe less, to pull a 3-second gap. Now, Cryptic, he's going to have, he will be pitting, so we'll have to wait and see what happens and what kind of a gap he'll have to pull. Luke is yet to reconnect. Oh, he's back, but he left again. Yeah, Luke is just having problems keeping it together. Now at the moment, let's see, 70. So we're looking at 75% of the session. So Luke has so far only missed about 1.5 laps because of the disconnects. So TB now inherits the lead. Let's see how far Cryptic is going to be behind. Looks like it's going to be out of the points. Just barely. As he's going to get ahead of Wavy. So Cryptic resets in 11th place. Now, Blonde and Scyther have stayed out. Now, is this wise? Because I think, if my memory's right, they may still have the pit. 1 second. Well, so this is going to change everything, because I was checking to see if they really did need a pit, but apparently if it is going to be raining the entire event, which it is, apparently in the rules, the F1 cars don't need to do a mandatory pit stop. So Scyther and Blonde are basically going to go to full distance on the inter tires. So Cryptic down in 10th. I'm gonna be honest, this could mean TB is gonna be on his own to try to pull a 3-second gap to get the win. Because Cryptic is all the way down in 10th. He's gonna have to get it done. But yeah, apparently Scyther and Blonde on the inter tires are going to be going the full distance, because apparently, I guess I looked it up, does the F1 cars have to do a mandatory pit stop in wet conditions? Apparently they don't need to. They can basically go the full distance on an interset if they want to. Well, apparently the reason Sam Steed and Stenner crashed was because Stenner lost control of the car. Sam Steed just had to figure out where to go for evasion, and he couldn't get done. And Alex Fox just crashed into the back of Blonde, and that's a 5-second penalty on Alex Fox. I don't know if that'll get removed or anything, but anyway, safety car in this lap. Luke is right up the tail of TB. Let's see. I don't see him having lag problems there. What the heck? Blonde just crashed and killed Blonde. Alex Fox just crashed and killed Blonde. What the hell? Yeah, and Blonde's astounded. And TB's bolted off. And we're back on the way, but Blonde, under controversial circumstances, just got taken out by Alex Fox. Wow. That was just mental. That was just mental. I'm at a loss on this. But anyways, so we're backing away. So we have only 5 laps left. Yeah, we only got 5 laps left. So 5 laps left. I'm not sure why the audio's cutting out. Apparently word is that apparently, I guess, Blonde brake checked Alex Fox. Apparently that's the word there, but we don't know. But anyways, so Luke hunting down TB. Now let's see what we got here. So 3, 7 there. So right now, race ended right now. TB will fall to 5th place, so he's gonna have to pull some more gaps in order to keep it there. But now it's gonna be 6th place. Well, TB is gonna have to pull out all the stops in order to get it done. Reese gets ahead of Jack. Now Cryptic is trying to hunt Jack down to gain some ground. But Cryptic needs to get clear of Jack and to get clear of Reese. Because at the moment, once TB's penalty goes into effect, it's going to be an all Red Bull podium. Let's see right now. So 1.6, 2. Yeah, so TB is going to have to gain about another 4/10 in order to keep 4th place. Yeah, now half a second. So, because right now TB is just going to barely keep 5th. And it looks like we have a crash. That is Term. Off and around. And we're off and away, so we're okay there. But here comes Reese. Gets around Scyther. Now Reese is up into net P2. And Cryptic clearing Jack. Get himself into 5th place, which is net P4. Now 3 laps to go. Right now, TV has to get about 3/10 in order to keep 4th place from his teammate. Once he gets clear of that, which actually he has done. Just barely, but he's got it. So now, TB has to get about 6/10 to keep 3rd. I think Cryptic might want to help, is probably going to help him by trying to challenge Scyther for the 4th place spot. Now remember, Scyther has been on those inters the entire event. Cryptic on very, very fresh inters. So wait and see on what he can do right now. Well, TB is keeping 3rd. He is now 3.4 seconds clear of Scyther. So TB is keeping 3rd. Now he's got to gain an extra 1.2 seconds on Reese in order to keep 2nd. Cryptic is just burning some of that ERS. Scyther keeping his ERS high to try to keep him back. And here comes Cryptic on the outside. Bus stop. Gonna be inside, and Cryptic gets it done. Cryptic up into 4th. Now see if he can try to catch up to Reese to try to put some pressure on. But there's just under 2 to go. I don't know if it's possible. Right now, TB 1.9 seconds. Now going to 2 seconds ahead of Reese. So TB needs to get another second clear of Reese in order to keep 2nd place. But right now, at this moment, unless something catastrophic happens to Luke, Luke is looking for his 39th career F1 win and his first since F1 season 6. Since F1 season 5. He hasn't won at all since season 6 and season 7. Now Reese gets even closer. 1.7 seconds. .5 now, and gaining quick. Well, Luke's having, looks like the lag spikes is starting to affect Luke again. There's a couple of lag spikes, but we're gonna go into the final lap of this race. Now TB did not have that 3-second penalty. He would have been fine. Looking for another win, but that 3-second penalty is going to dump him to 3rd place. So, now Reese 1.5 seconds. Looks like here we go, the fight for the lead. This is for the win. Luke might be is going to pressure TB into a mistake to definitely secure a 39th win in his career. Now into Bruxelles. comes out of the no name, now to Puhan. See who gets the better exit. Turn him into penalty club. Reese 1.7 again. So right now at this moment, looking at it, Reese is looking at second. I believe he has fastest lap, doesn't he? Yes, he does. So he'll get 19 points to Scyther's 10. So Reese will not get the second place for now. But as he comes out of the final corner, TB put up his best, but he just couldn't get it done. He'll cross the line first, but Luke will claim win number 39. He wins. Reese gets second, Red Bull 1-2, TB third, Cryptic in fourth. Scyther will come across for fifth, Jack in sixth, Red Fire will come across in seventh. The Chiller would cross the line eighth, but Beatnik gets him for that. And here comes Tadpole to finish in 10th place, with Wavy just behind him. Then Term last driving across, and that is the end of that. So Luke wins his 39th F1 race in his career. So there we go. So Red Bull 1-2 and will extend their championship lead. Those 5 points after Hungary. And now that goes up to 23. So there it is. So Luke is the winner. Reese second, TB third, Cryptic fourth, Scyther 5, Jack 6, Redfire in 7, Beatnik 8, DeChiller 9, and Tadpole in 10th. So that will conclude the stream for today. So let's take a look at our roster, our list for next week's events. So, F1 Tier 2. No clue if there is going to be a stream for that. We did have Tadpole do it on for Tier 2 last week. We'll be at Portimao for that race. F2, the round 3 for that season is going to be at Barcelona in Spain. And then for F1, round 14 of the season will be at Zandvoort. So, from RPL Streams this time, I will say good night and have a good one.